to the steps.
The ones who step in when a father steps out. I was that kid who didn't see it, didn't appreciate it, didn't say it. So I'm saying it now. I grew up in a house with an empty chair, a silent kind of absence that was always there. Didn't have a name for it, just felt the weight. Too young to understand, too proud to say I ate. Wasn't just my story, saw it on every block. Same missing piece in every house, same stop clock. Grown folks' conversations I wasn't supposed to hear, but the silence spoke louder than anything that year. I didn't know what I lost, I didn't know the cost. Just learned how to keep smiling through everything I lost. Wore that hurt like armor, kept my feelings compressed. A boy learning to carry what a man should have addressed. Then my mom moved on, I didn't know what to feel. Standing across from someone new, none of it felt real. He wasn't who I wanted, he wasn't who I knew, but he showed up every morning and I still pushed him through. What I failed to see, what I refused to protect. It's hard to love a child who won't show respect. And I was that child, too stubborn and too proud, too busy chasing silence from a man who wasn't around. So credit to the steps, credit to the steps. They fill the void that neglect left. They take the weight, they take the hits with little thanks and less respect. Credit to the steps, credit to the steps. They show up when it's laid and complex. They raise what ain't their own, still give their best when a father falls short. The slab stepping next. He stepped into a role nobody handed him clean, doing it every day, behind every scene. When he tried to guide me, I questioned and doubted it, like love didn't count if it wasn't the one I scouted it. He was building a home while walking on glass, paying interest on debts from somebody else's past, teaching me right from wrong, trying to help me stand, while I kept reaching for the ghost of another man. He never raised his voice to demand his place, never asked for credit, never threw it in my face. Just stayed steady and grounded, showed up day to day, quietly loving me while I looked the other way. Cause I was torn between what I wanted to be true and what was standing right in front of me, faithful and proved. I was chasing love from a man who was never coming back, while he was laying groundwork to fill every crack, holding out for something from the one who walked away, while my step kept showing up each and every day. So credit to the steps, credit to the steps. They fill the void that neglect left. They take the weight, they take the hits with little thanks and less respect. Credit to the steps, credit to the steps. They show up when it's layered and complex. They raise what ain't their own, still give their best when a father falls short. Step, stepping next. It wasn't till I got older that I finally understood. He was doing everything a real father would. Stepped into the fire, loved through all the tension, stayed through my silence, never asked for my attention. I was torn between why he left and why you stayed, between the man who made me and the man who wasn't afraid. You held it all together when my world felt like rain, kept the roof above my head so I wouldn't break from the pain. No shed blood, but you gave me everything you had. Loved me through the anger, never stopped being my dad. You didn't have to choose us, but you never left the course. And I'm sorry it took me this long to give you yours. So credit to the steps, credit to the steps. For every ride, every check, for every I'm here on the turned cold for every moment you chose not to neglect. Credit to the steps, credit to the steps. You stood tall when I was wrecked. You didn't have to love me, but you passed every test, and I'm giving you your flowers. Yeah, credit to the steps. If you ever stepped in for a child who wasn't ready, who was too hurt to see you, too lost to say thank you, I was that child, and I see you now. I see everything you did, everything you gave, everything you never asked back for. This is for you. Myself, my someone, credit to the set.